But before the NFL season starts, we got to do some Super Bowl predictions. So Tyler and I were talking about this before the show. You know, you could always go with the chalk. You say the Chiefs are going to make the Super Bowl, but I've got a different pick. From the AFC side, I've got Baltimore Ravens getting a little revenge off last year's loss. Lamar's gonna, he's gonna play like he always is. They got Derrick Henry. That defense is as scary as ever. So I'm going Baltimore. Now on the NFC side, I'm going somebody a little different. Somebody that looked good majority of the year, made some upsets in the playoffs. Green Bay Packers. This is their time to shine with Jordan Love, and I got them going to the Super Bowl, and I got the Ravens taking the whole thing. What do you think, Jacob? Who's your picks?
My pick for the AFC, I think, is the biggest toss-up. I think people have their interpretations of what the New York Jets are going to do, what the Ravens are going to do.
Does.
But I'm going to take a weird one, only because I feel like people kind of have underestimated them, and their preseason looks really good. I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans.
Huh?
Okay.
Tennessee
Titans.
So I'll take a weird one.
Will Levis won an MVP or something?
They've got a good receiving core. And honestly, I think they can. Yeah, I think they've got a decent enough team.
Man must be drafting like D-Hop or Calvin tonight or something.
Yeah,
NFC, NFC's weird. I'd love to say the 49ers again, but no, I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions. I think Detroit's supposed to make another run, so yeah.
I like it. Neil, look at that. We got Neil in the comments. He appreciates the love, and he did better than us this week on his bets.
Yep.
I guess it's all on site luck there in Vegas. All right, so we got the Titans versus the Lions in the Super Bowl. That's an interesting matchup. Tyler, what do you got for us?
Yeah, I think it's no fun to just pick the Chiefs either. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they do make it back, but I'm going to agree with you, Chad. I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens. I think the addition of Derrick Henry is definitely going to be huge for that offense, and we already know what that defense is. They're going to play every single week. So give me Baltimore. It is a loaded division, so they're going to be tested every single week, but I think that Baltimore makes it back to New Orleans, the last Super Bowl that they were in. Yep.
Forgot about
and then on the NFC side, I'm going to go with the Birds, go with the Philadelphia Eagles. I think they ultimately win the division. This was a team that their season ended not the way that they wanted. Get Saquon Barkley in that backfield. I think with like Derrick Henry, that's going to do well for that offense. So I have the battle of the Birds of the Ravens and the Eagles. And my pick right now would be the Ravens. I think that Lamar Jackson finally gets his Super Bowl trophy.
So big bird game there. Maybe the lights will
birds,
stay on.
Battle of the Bird.
Yeah, the lights
Hopefully
might
they
stay
keep the lights
on
on this time.
It's interesting because you're picking two teams. I would say run heavy offense from their quarterback play, and then of course they both added into veteran running backs in the offseason. So we'll see if they have that much of an effect on their teams. Wade, you're looking down there like you're ready to shock the world with your Super Bowl pick.
Yeah, let's get a little crazy here. I think the Chiefs are going to like dominate the regular season. I'm talking like New England Patriot style, maybe 15-2, 16-1. But they're going to have to play the Cincinnati Bengals in the AFC Championship. And Joe Burrow, I think they're going to lose to the Chiefs in week number 2 of the regular season because Jamar Chase has been sitting out. But when it comes playoff time, I think Joe is going to get it done and get back to a championship game in New Orleans where LSU won the national championship. And I think he's going to play Jared Goff and the Lions. It's a fairly
Bengals-Lions,
winnable schedule. Jared Goff gets to play in domes. We know he likes to play in domes. I think if they can get San Francisco to come east for the NFC championship or Philadelphia, and they can play that game at home, I think they can win it just based on talent. And I think it's going to be Burrow and Goff in the Super Bowl. I'll take the Bengals to get it done.
I like it. A little bit of a homer pick there just to make it for our LSU team, who's probably not doing anything this year.
Yep.
I mean, here you expect them not to do it. You know, T. Higgins, contract squabbles, Jamar Chase sitting out. But if you just look at pure talent, there's not many teams that could match up with Kansas City. I mean, Baltimore's definitely up there, but I'm a little bit worried about the health and the receiving core. But I think the Bengals get it done.